All right, so as you can see here, I have my apples that I've already cut in half and pre-cored. We are going to be making a delicious fall treat this afternoon. So now that I have all of my apples, I'm gonna place those on the side. I'm gonna grab a small mixing bowl. I already have some pre-softened butter that we're gonna be placing right into this mixing bowl for our little fall treat. Beautiful. With that butter, I'm gonna be placing some old-fashioned oats right into my mixing bowl. And this is gonna be a great topping for this delicious apple treat. The next item I'm grabbing is some pumpkin pie spice. And we're placing just a touch of that right into there as well. And we cannot forget our lovely cinnamon sugar, just like so. Beautiful, right in there. All right, and the last thing I'm going to be grabbing is some Cinnabon syrup, and that's just gonna marry with all of those delicious fall flavors and top so beautifully over our apples. Perfect. And I'm going in with my spoon, and I'm just gonna start mixing those all together as we get our apples are already ready. Beautiful, just like so. And you can feel free to kind of manipulate this recipe to each season. I just felt that the cinnamon sugar and that pumpkin pie and that maple syrup is gonna be a great addition with these apples for the fall. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now that we have our mixture completely mixed, I'm gonna bring back in my apples, and we're just gonna be placing that mixture right into the core of each one of our apples. I selected a red and a green apple for this recipe. Just 'tis the season, am I right? But you can use like the Pink Lady apples, you can use Granny Smith, you can use pretty much any kind of apple you and your family and friends enjoy. And we're just placing that right into the core of each of our apples. And that butter just pre-softened is perfect. It just kind of keeps all of our oats together. And you can feel free to add like peanuts or almonds or even do like a granola mix for this. But the oats just kind of give that lovely texture that we're looking for. And we have our last apple here. And you can see how I use some of the smaller apples. And then you could also use like really big apples and make larger recipes, but this is kind of the perfect bite-sized little fall treat. Oh, beautiful. All right, now that we have those all set, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my air fryer. Grab our air fryer, perfect. All right, and I'm gonna pop these little babies into our air fryer. So I'm taking this out, and I'm just gonna place those little apples right into our air fryer, just like so. I've already greased our air fryer too, and it's all right if you have them kind of kiss up against each other. Beautiful. Ooh, those maple fall flavors are gonna be so delicious once we get this in the air fryer. Don't forget those last little bits of oats. All right, I'm placing these in the air fryer very gently. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn my air fryer on, air fry, and we want it at 400 degrees. The time, we're gonna start it at about 10 minutes, and we're gonna check it just to make sure, and we can even butter it in between and just let it ride. All right, while that's cooking, I'm gonna grab my medium-sized bowl, and I'm also gonna grab a whisk. We are going to be making some of our homemade whipped cream. I'm gonna be using about half of this right into our mixing bowl, just like so. And this isn't just gonna be regular whipped cream. We're gonna be going in with some pumpkin pie spice to kind of marry some of those flavors. I'm also going in with some maple extract, just for some extra autumn fall flavors. And the last thing I'm gonna be adding in there is some powdered sugar. Just a touch in there, kind of eyeballing that, maybe about a fourth, 2/4 cup. And we're just gonna go ahead and start whisking that while our apples are air frying, making sure that that's nice and whipped up. All right, now that we have our whipped cream perfectly whipped, we're gonna place this in the fridge while we wait for our baked apples. All right, our air fryer has dinged. Oh my goodness, look at those amazing toasty air fryer apples. All right, we are ready to serve these up. I'm gonna start by grabbing them and placing them onto my little festive Halloween plate. How toasty the topping is. Ooh, look at that. They smell so delicious. And we're just gonna grab one apple of each, and look at how adorable they look. All right, I'm gonna place these here. I'm just gonna grab my ice cream scooper, and I'm going right into our whipped cream, and I'm placing that right on top of that delicious baked apple. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that whipped cream is just oozing all over those baked apples. And you can also use like a vanilla bean ice cream for this too. It would be just as decadent. And we cannot forget to top our lovely apples with our cinnamon sugar. And I'm just gonna lightly dust all over those, just like so. Oh my gosh, look at how adorable those are. All right, I'm ready to give these a try. I don't know about anybody else. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is tasty. Look at that. It's perfectly cooked. Those fall flavors, that handmade whipped cream. Ooh.